Hey y'all, I'm Sarah. Today's topic is going to be what is your justice? This is going to be for the earth signs. It's not going to be combined all in one, they will be separated out. So if you want to just go right ahead down to the description or the pinned comment, you'll be able to find some timestamps and go directly where you want to go and skip all of this if that's what you choose to do. So, yeah, we're going to be talking about what is your justice. So, if you're, don't really care about who's getting their karma right now, or you're not worried about it because you know the universe is conspiring in your favor, and that ain't something you have to concern yourself with because you know if somebody has done something to you and you didn't deserve that, you know that the universe is going to handle that because that's universal law. So, we're just gonna find out what your justice is because you done went through some things and you done put in some work, and now it's time for your justice to come in. So we're gonna find out what that is. Earth signs, cross watchers, what have you. If you want to watch all of the videos that I'm getting ready to post for all of the signs, go right ahead because we are all connected. Once you learn and start to learn about your birth chart, the more and more you'll see that we are all connected. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm starting with Virgo today. So, hey Virgo, this is your reading. We are talking about what is your justice. So let's just go ahead and jump right in and see what your spirit guides have for me to give you today. Spirit guides, ancestors, angels, divine, thank you for your presence and your energy. And I ask you, what is the Virgo's justice? What justice does the Virgos listening have coming in, Spirit? What is the Virgo's justice? This could be your sun, moon, or rising. Check your other placements if this does not resonate. Only take the messages if they fit with you. And flip and reverse the roles because energy is fluid. Remember, there is no gender in tarot. So if I say father, it could be a mother. If I say she, it could be a he. You know your story. This is not a personal reading. So just know that you know your story. Okay. I'm just getting distracted over here. Um, Virgo, you got a presence watching over you. I'm getting father energy. This father could have been a Cancer or a Virgo. It could have been a grandfather as well. And I feel like they are playing a role in your justice coming in. Or you could be connected to a Cancer or another Virgo. Or maybe you're just within the energy. So the first card that I see here is Father. Cancer. A Cancer is nurturing, loyal, stubborn, creative, emotional, and intuitive. So maybe you've been in some of that energy as well. And then Virgo, analytical, perfectionist, independent, hardworking, warrior, and kind. Maybe you're embodying your own energy. I feel like justice coming in for you that you're going to be successful at being a business owner. Maybe your father or your grandfather, they were a business owner. Maybe you've got them as spirit guides now and they're guiding you, and you have all these ideas on what you're wanting to do. I feel like they are guiding you from the other side. Even if maybe you didn't have a relationship with your father or your grandfather, while they were here on Earth. Maybe, you know, it wasn't as deep as you would have liked it to have been, but I feel like on the other side, they've done some healing work themselves, and they are trying to be nurturing in the way that they can at this moment. So you're not alone at this time. Spirit, what other justice does Virgo have coming in? Let me put that here. What other justice does Virgo have coming in? Okay. They're saying that you are love. You are love. You embody love. Karma. I feel like your good karma is coming in. Karma is paying off. Taurus energy. A Taurus is gentle, materialistic, generous, reliable, patient, and artistic. Maybe you are connected to a Taurus, or you have Taurus placements. Maybe you're just very grounded, because I've got Earth on top of Earth over here with the Virgo right underneath Taurus. Cleanse your energy. Maybe you need to take a spiritual salt bath. Maybe you need to meditate or pray, sage. I use Palo Santo myself. I did that right before I started this reading. I feel like, you know, even though you're only concerned with what your justice is, there are others that, you know, there are karmics, and they're still in their energy of doing what they're supposed to do. A karmic is supposed to block you. They're supposed to try and get in the way. That's their job. They're doing their job. They're trying to distract you, but don't let them. Don't let them distract you. Don't let them penetrate your energy. Keep your energy cleansed. It is probably a good idea to take a spiritual bath. Set your intentions and all of that. I'm going to set this deck down for now. And I'm going to clarify with Tarot Spirit. What justice? Okay, that's a miss. Spirit, what justice does the Virgos have coming in? What justice does the Virgos have coming in? I feel like you got a big opportunity come in. I feel like it has to do with money, career, finances, a business. Maybe your business that you already have is growing, or you are starting one that is going to take off for you. Spirit, what justice does the Virgo have coming in? It's coming in pretty quickly. God, it's building up momentum. I got the Five of Cups. Maybe you recently lost someone. It could have been a father or a grandfather. Or maybe you are, you know, losing, or it feels like you're losing stuff right now. It feels like you're just so concerned or focused on what is being lost. I feel like you've been taken from. People have came in and tried to deceive you or manipulate you. And I feel like, you know, those energies that were attached to probably people who came in and tried to take from you and manipulate you, I feel like they're going to get their karma, but this is not what the reading is about. I feel like maybe your mind is there. You're feeling like you're losing, you're going through a loss right now, and things are being taken, and You know, it seems very dark, and it's hard to see that this is only a season and the day will come and night will pass. So it could be a thing where, you know, focusing your thoughts, doing some affirmation, listening to subliminals as you sleep or as you do housework or what have you could really benefit you at this time. Spirit, what justice is coming in for the Virgos? Maybe you feel like the time with your father that you could have had was taken from you. Maybe you could have had a mother who, you know, didn't allow you to see your father or told you bad things about your father, or I don't know. I feel like you're gaining the balance, that you've been doing some healing work and you've been sitting with the shadows and you know the extent of your shadows, and now you are ready to indulge in the light side. You have faced some demons, some real demons, Virgo, and you've conquered them. Whether those demons look like addiction, whether they look like, you know, being promiscuous, whether they look like being attacked spiritually constantly. Maybe you were someone and it felt like you always had to be on defense. You always had to stay guarded because you were so used to people coming at you in a way. And I feel like you're going into this era where you can just take a breath, woo-saw, whatever, and just be like, you know what? I'm not going to be on defense. I'm going to let this flow. And if it doesn't go the way that, you know, is conduit to respecting my boundaries, then it could flow right out the same way it flowed in. But I feel like you're going to be in a real more relaxed energy where you will be able to receive a little bit more in that softer side of you, because you're done being hard, you're done being defensive and constantly having to block and remind people what your boundaries are. I feel like you're doing some really intense healing work at this time. Spirit, what justice does the Virgo have coming in? What justice does the Virgos have coming in? I feel like your justice, Virgo, is just really being able to heal, really being able to take back your life, what you lost, what was taken from you, what you constantly fighting about. I feel like you are finally sitting with yourself and genuinely healing. You probably doing a lot of crying, a lot of, you know, flashbacks from your past, a lot of things that, you know, are just coming to the surface, and it's just like you're able to finally let it go and to walk away and release those burdens that you have held for so long. You carried this weight around, always having to be strong for yourself, always trying your best to stay afloat and taking care of your responsibilities and doing what you have to do. And I feel like you're finally going to let it go, and that weight is just going to be lifted, and that is going to be the biggest part of your healing. Spirit, clarify the Five of Cups for the Virgo. Clarify the Five of Cups for the Virgo. Okay. I'm going to take this one that fell over here by itself. I feel like whatever you are losing, Virgo, it could not come with you. to this next part of your life, to this next chapter, because we got the 10 of Cups. Happiness, family, children, bliss, just being at peace, just being able to be with someone that creates a safe space where you can just be yourself, where you can love and be loved, where you can love and be loved. Okay, so sometimes you gotta lose to win. Maybe there were some people you truly loved, but they couldn't go with you on this next chapter because these people allowed for negative energies or entities to use them to intentionally try and hurt you and to hold things over your head and to constantly come for you and try and tear you down. And that could not come to this next chapter where you're going to be in your 10 of Cups energy, just happy, just rainbows, just everything just peaceful and bliss. Spirit, clarify the 7 of Swords for the Virgo. Clarify the 7 of Swords for the Virgo. Why does that keep happening? All right. So this one that fell over here by itself is the 6 of Swords. Maybe someone took something from you and maybe they created some problems for you. Maybe they wreaked some havoc in your life. But maybe that was something that you could have been holding on too tightly to, and it wasn't meant to go with you either. And I feel like you're moving on. And even though it hurts, even though, you might be on your own, you probably don't have many people to depend on. You do have your spirit guides and the spirits of your ancestors, your guardian angels and archangels protecting you. And you're moving away to get to those calmer waters, that peace and serenity that you always longed for. Spirit, clarify the temperance. Clarify temperance for the Virgo spirit. I feel like your justice could involve you moving. You could be physically moving. You could be spiritually moving up in rank. But I'm feeling more physical. I feel like you're just physically moving, just packing up and leaving and going somewhere where there's not so much negativity. You don't have to worry for people coming for you or trying to attack you or steal from you. Spirit, clarify temperance for the Virgo. Okay, they came out together, and there's just two. So first you've got the 7 of Pentacles, and then we've got the Knight of Swords. So I feel like you've put your roots down. I feel like maybe you've moved somewhere and you've put your roots down and things are gonna start paying off for you. You are taking action, quick action on the ideas that have come to you, maybe in meditation, maybe when you were facing a really dark part of your life, and now you're going to be able to take action towards some of the things that came to you, some of the things that you wish were different for you. you're going to try and be the change to be able to help others that were in situations similar to what you've gone through yourself. I feel like you're going to take some action on that. But you've got to just, change locations and don't give up. Don't ever give up, whatever you do. Even if you don't see that your work is paying off, even if it takes time, it's going to be worth it. Spirit, clarify the Hermit for Virgo. Clarify the Hermit for Virgo. It's too many. Well, it's just two. I thought it was more than that. Okay, so we've got the Fool and the Three of Wands. I feel like you're going to come out of that hermit mode. And this Three of Wands is something coming to pass. So the last cards we had was the Seven of Pentacles. Things are starting to pay off. And they're paying off even bigger here with the Three of Wands. Something is coming in for you in a big way. And I feel like you're going to be taking a risk. You're going to step out on faith. Faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence not yet seen. That scripture is Hebrews 11, verse 1. 11, verse 1 is 111. That scripture came to me in meditation. And only parts of it was coming to me. I had to go look it up because it was something I used to quote when I was like 6 or 7 years old. And when I seen the 111, and I know that scripture talks about faith, there's no coincidence. Your faith, what you've believed was coming in, is manifesting. And you're really just going to step out really big and just trust and believe that this brand new beginning, you're going to be supported by your father watching over you, by your grandfather, by your spirit guides. There is some energy that is helping you. God, the universe. But I feel like you're going to start to believe in yourself. You're going to see things come to pass, and you're going to realize that your justice has come in, and it's going to give you a breath of fresh air as you move forward. Spirit, clarify the Ten of Swords for the Virgo. Clarify the Ten of Swords for the Virgo. Okay, I'm just going to take the two that flipped over that I can see. I've got the Two of Cups and the Nine of Cups. That's your justice coming in for you, Virgo. You're going to meet somebody here with this Ten of Cups. Maybe y'all move away together, or maybe you move to, where they are, or vice versa. Grow something together and just go after it. And as you grow, you see things are just paying off for you, and they just have a lot of passion. There's a lot of passion. And you just continue. It strengthens your faith. Your faith just just grows. It's not a mustard seed anymore. It's like a mountain. But yeah, I feel like you've got some support coming in. That's your justice, Virgo. You've got support coming in. All of the desires of your heart. The Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment. Your wish fulfillment. Whatever it is that you've been manifesting and having faith that it's going to come to pass for so long. No matter all these dark nights you've seen, losing, going through losses, being taken from, you know, battling spiritual warfare, having to sit alone and heal, finally paying off because you never stopped putting in the work and you never gave up. And even if you were down for a little bit, you know how to dust yourself up and get right back up. So just make sure we stay protected, because just because your wishes are coming to pass and you're going to have the support you've been wanting, that spiritual warfare is going to keep coming, but you're going to be stronger and you're going to know how to handle it because you've got through some hard times that you can get through anything. All right, Virgo, that's your message. Your message. You got some beautiful justice on the way in. I'm so happy for each and every one of y'all. Yeah, but thank you for letting me read for you, and I will see you next time. Taurus, hey Taurus, how are you? This is your message on what is your justice? What's coming in for you? Only take the messages as they resonate with you, Taurus. If this message does not resonate with you, check your other placements of your birth chart. And only take them if they resonate. Leave what does not fit. Know that energy is fluid, so flip or reverse the roles as needed. There's no gender in tarot, so if I say he and it is she for your situation, just flip or reverse. If I refer to a father or a grandfather energy, and you know it's a grandmother or a mother energy, just flip or reverse to fit your story. This is not a personal reading. It's a collective for the Taurus and the cross watchers. So thank you for being here with me. And we're just going to go ahead and jump right in and see what is your justice. Spirit guides, ancestors, angels, divine. What is the justice for the Taurus? What justice does the Taurus have on its way in? Ooh, I think your bill's about to be paid if they not. Maybe you've been working towards getting some certifications or something. Spirit, what justice does the Taurus have coming in? Moving. You're moving, Taurus. Whether that be spiritually or physically. Okay, maybe you've been manifesting a move. What justice does the Taurus have coming in, Spirit? Everything is working out in your favor. So if there's anything that you've been stressed about, worried, anything that's been keeping you up late, just know it's going to work out in your favor, especially if you have a pending court case going on right now, or if there's something that you've struggling with, it's going to work out in your favor. So maybe you're being approved for a new place. Maybe you're being approved for a loan. But yeah, it's working out in your favor. Spirit, what justice does the Taurus have coming in? Be sure to protect your energy. You may need to take a spiritual bath. Make sure we're meditating and we're praying and we're ready for when the spiritual warfare comes, that it'll be no sweat because you've done your strength training and you've done what you needed to do. Maybe you got some sage. I use Palo Santo. You can have any other herbs that are for protection and use them as well. Tap into your spiritual gifts. You've got some spiritual gifts. Maybe you know about them. Maybe you're just finding out. But it's time to tap into your spiritual gifts. The energy you put out is what you get back, Taurus. So if you've been putting out sugar and spice and everything nice, hey, you're gonna get that sugar. But yeah, that's universal law. What comes around goes around, and only you know what energy you've been putting out. But I'm getting good things from this energy here. Spirit, give me something for moving. Give me something for moving. Got some blessings coming in for you, Taurus. I've got chase your dreams. I feel like you moving is you chasing your dreams. It has something to do with you chasing your dreams and believing that you deserve to achieve your dreams. Spirit, give me something for everything is working out in your favor. Give me something for everything is working out in your favor. I've got get grounded, meditate. You can dance, you can do yoga, you can do any kind of workout, you can journal, you can go out in nature. But sometimes when we're unsure if things are working out in our favor, sometimes it can have us stressed and worried if we forget to just give that worry to the universe, to God, to the divine. So if you've been a little bit uneasy or being anxious with the energy that has been recently, just get grounded. You know, you can take a spiritual bath as well. You can do some breath work. But yeah, just know it's going to work out and get grounded so you can tap into your spiritual gifts so that you can chase your dreams and know that it's going to be okay. Spirit, give me something for tap into your spiritual gifts for the Taurus. Give me something for tap into your spiritual gifts for the Taurus. All right, you survived. Now it's time to thrive. So yeah, if you've been in survival mode, you're getting ready to thrive. Just make sure that you've taken some time out for you and you're really tapped in and walking in your purpose. Spirit, give me something for the energy you put out is what you get back for the Taurus. Give me something for the energy you put out is what you get back for the Taurus, and what is their justice? Oh man. Take this top one. Tap into your higher self. So there is a big need for you to tap into your spiritual gifts and tap into your higher self. and to stay grounded. I feel like when you're vibrating out of your higher self, that a lot of attacks just go right under you, you know? When they go high, or I said that wrong. When they go low, we go high. So tap into your higher self. Remember, like when you're stressed and you're worried and you're like, I don't know what's gonna happen or what I'm gonna do, just take some time and find something to be grateful for. Because there's always something to be grateful for. You know, if you've got your sight, if you've got your hearing, if you've got a healthy body, if you've got breath in your lungs, if you've got a roof over your head or a transportation to get you to and from where you need to go, you got food to eat, you're blessed. And you're doing so much better than most. So just know that it could always be worse than whatever you're stressed about. And know that it's going to work out in your favor, anyways. So just take some time getting grounded and tapping into your higher self because you got these spiritual gifts coming in as your justice. Let me go ahead and clarify with tarot. Spirit, what justice does the Taurus have coming in? What justice does the Taurus have coming in, Spirit? I've got the Seven of Swords. Maybe you've gone through a period where things were taken from you, or you've gone through some loss or being manipulated, but I feel like you are moving away from that so that you can chase your dreams. Virgo also got that card as well. Maybe you're connected to a Virgo, or you also have Virgo in your chart, or maybe you just experience similar things at this time. I've got Ace of Wands. There's going to be some action taken. I feel like you're going to take the steps that you need to take and start to believe that everything's working out in your favor. And you're going to maybe do some dancing, maybe do some art, maybe do some yoga, maybe do some workout. Maybe you're going to start a creative venture. And it's probably something that you wanted to do, but maybe, you were going through some things where you felt like, you were being manipulated, but you're moving away from that. And I feel like you're going to be in a better situation to where you can really start to tap into those passionate ideas that you've been having, that you've been wanting to chase. Spirit, what does the Taurus have coming in for their justice? I've got Strength and the Hermit. Two major arcanas coming in for you. Strength, that's Leo energy. And the Hermit, which is Virgo energy. I feel like you've been doing some healing work and you've been finding your strength. And, you probably keep this brave face when you're going through stuff. Some people probably don't even know because you show up and you stay strong, and you're strong for, you know, more than yourself. You got to be strong for people that may to depend on you, or people that you're around on a daily basis, or however that looks like for you. And I feel like when you're alone, you're able to self-reflect, and you're able to realize that you've gone through some things and you're stronger because of it. And when you are alone is when you're really able to tap into your spiritual gifts. I feel like your justice is just, realizing that you can finally, like, start to feel safe around people that you are surrounded with. I feel like, you've moved away from those that you felt like you had to keep kind of like a poker face on, and it wasn't for you to manipulate, it was so that they would not manipulate you. And I feel like you've been strong for so long, you're going to be able to just be in the softer side of yourself as you tap into your spiritual gifts and just thrive, and all those things that you have reflected on, the healing that you've gone through, or it's going to pay off in a big way. Spirit, what justice does the Taurus have coming in? Could be a love connection or a partner coming in that's like a soulmate. Soulmate doesn't have to be a romantic couple, but just someone that understands you and gets you. Maybe just support that you needed. Spirit, what justice does the Taurus have coming in? What justice does the Taurus have coming in? All right, I got the Devil. That's Capricorn energy. I feel like there's some things that, you're healing from. Some things that have tried to weigh you down, have tried to control you. But you've been strong and you've put on a brave face. And maybe you're trying to, got to the point where you're just trying to figure out, like, where do I go from here? How do, I get through this? I'm going to go ahead and clarify. Spirit, clarify the Seven of Swords for the Taurus and what their justice is. I've got Eight of Cups. Someone that is walking away. Someone that, even though there's a lot of love and a lot of passion, that, you had to choose yourself. When it came to this Seven of Swords energy, where you were feeling like someone was just taking from you, and it could have been them draining your energy, and you're finally like, okay, I need to go chase my dreams. I can't just, let them die because of the energies around me that are just draining me or depleting me. And Spirit, clarify the Ace of Wands for the Taurus and what justice they have coming in. I've got the Six of Swords. It's also someone that's moving away, going to calmer waters. And I feel like, with that clarifying the Ace of Wands, that you're finally going to take that step and put some action. And maybe you've been wanting to walk away for a long time, but you finally got to that point of your healing where you know that you would be okay, even if that meant you had to go on your own. I feel like you're finally taking that action, and you're letting your spirit guides and the spirit of your ancestors, God, the universe, guiding you and leading you, and you're just putting your faith and knowing that it's going to work out. But yeah, things may be rocky, things may be emotional, so make sure we're getting grounded. Hey, if you're in a body of water, go ahead and stick your feet in the water. That'll help you get grounded too. Not if it's freezing though, because I'm recording this in January, so don't go and freeze your feet. That could be really bad. But like, maybe you got a bucket of warm water, you can get grounded somehow. But the best water is like in nature, in my opinion. But It works just the same, taking a spiritual bath, putting your feet in the bath water. I've got the Emperor, clarifying strength. So if you've been worried about being stable, if you've been worried about, having control of your own life, I feel like you've been strong for so long and you're going to have that stability. Maybe a father is going to help you, a father energy. Doesn't have to be a father, it could be, a divine masculine or divine feminine. So you have support coming in where you can just feel safe to be yourself, to just finally be able to breathe and trust that everything is working out. Okay, I've got the King of Pentacles clarifying the Hermits. So if there's anything that you're worried about, I feel like you're getting a lot of support coming in. A lot of support from a lot of good people. Or maybe it's just one person, but what you sat alone and you prayed for and you tapped into your spiritual gifts, you're going to be able to thrive. So if you've been worried about finances, especially because the King of Pentacles represents pentacles, money, finances, career, you're going to be okay. You're not going to have to, worry about, if I leave this individual or this situation, am I going to be able to make it on my own? And the answer is yes, for whoever that may be for. Spirit, clarify the devil for Taurus and what justice they have coming in. Continue to raise your vibration because they're going to continue to try. Somebody's going to try and have some kind of control over you. I don't know if this is like a child's father or a child's mother or a parent figure. But if they're coming at you the wrong way, just raise your vibration and don't let them think that they own you, because they don't. Spirit, clarify the devil for the justice that Taurus has coming in. I've got the Page of Cups. I feel like you are going to let your intuition lead you. I feel like, I feel like you're raising your vibration and tapping into your higher self, and that's you going high. And that's, they're sitting here trying to get you at this level, but you've raised your vibration and they can't really touch you. They're just like, wow, you really got away. They never thought you would, but it's just, it's strange to them that you were able to heal from all the stuff that they may have put you through. I feel like overall you're going to have wish fulfillment. So I feel like you could be connected to a Virgo, or you have Virgo in your chart, because Virgo had a lot of the same cards in their reading as well. But yeah, the justice that you have coming in for you, Taurus, is knowing that you can walk away and you can heal, and you can choose yourself, and know that you're going to have the support of your ancestors and spirit guides and God. I feel like, if you've been worried about being strong on your own, you're going to have that support, whether if you have the support to be able to stand on your own 2 feet, or support from another person, or um, anything, institution. I was thinking church or something like that, like a church or somebody, places where you can get the stability. um I feel like you're really going to tap into your spiritual gifts, and that's really what's going to pay off big. That's your justice for you, Taurus. It's going to pay off, and whatever, you had to go through, you had to move away from to chase your dreams, it's going to pay off so that you can thrive. And even if what you moved away from, what or who, when they come back and try and control you, they're going to realize that you've raised your vibration so high that they can't get to you. That energy, that loving, nurturing energy you've always been in, is finally coming back to you. So you got good justice coming to you, Taurus. I am so happy to be able to read this message for you. Thank you so much for being here with me, and I am sending you so much love and healing light. See you next time. Drop the card. All right, hey Capricorn. Hey Capricorn, this is your reading on what is your justice. If you have been wondering what your justice is, because maybe you've put in a lot of work, maybe, you've gone through some things, what's your justice? We're going to find out. Remember, only take the messages if they resonate with you. Check your other signs, your other placements. If this reading does not resonate with you, flip over, reverse the rows as you see fit. Remember that energy is fluid. So I could be saying he and it be a she. There's no gender in tarot, and this is not a personal reading. So, just change those little aspects as needed, but don't force anything to fit, as I mentioned. But yeah, we're going to find out what your justice is, Capricorn. All right. I don't know. I just kind of happened to see this new house. So I don't know if this is your justice, but it could be Capricorn. Maybe you just got a new house. Maybe you're about to get one. Spirit guides, ancestors, angels, divine, I thank you for your energy and your guidance as I ask you, what justice does the Capricorn have coming in? What does the Capricorn have coming in as their justice, Spirit? Capricorn, it says heal so that you can love like you've never been hurt. Maybe you've gone through some things in your life that have been really intense. But yeah, you got to come to that place where you can heal so that you can be that loving individual that you were born to be. I've also got police. I'll clarify and see what that means, but that could mean something to somebody. Communication. Coming in, expect a call, text, email, or letter. I don't know if that's communication from law enforcement or the government in some way. But I feel like you've gone through an era of healing, letting things go, moving on. And that's big for you, Capricorn. Okay, let me get another card for what justice does the Capricorn have coming in? What justice does the Capricorn have coming in, Spirit? Divine timing. Maybe this communication, maybe you've been waiting on it, maybe you haven't, but I feel like it's going to happen when it's meant to happen. Maybe there's someone that you've wanted to communicate with, and in time it will happen. Go ahead and clarify, Spirit, clarify, heal so that you can love like you've never been hurt. clarify, heal so that you can love like you've never been hurt for the Capricorn. Aquarius energy. So you can have Aquarius in your chart somewhere, one of your other placements. Or you can just be embodying that energy, or someone you're connected to is. Aquarius is independent, detached, eccentric, or unique, stubborn, open-minded, and innovative. So maybe you're tapping into some Aquarius energy. Maybe while you're going through your healing, maybe you're, able to create something that's just so different and wonderful all at the same time. Maybe you're keeping an open mind. Maybe you're being more optimistic when it comes to your healing. Maybe instead of blaming people or, situations, maybe we're seeing how we align with that situation, and realizing that, we're all just reflections to each other. And maybe somebody was going through their own deal, and maybe, it was unintentional. Sometimes other people need healing just as much, and unfortunately sometimes hurt people hurt others. And that's no excuse, but that's what happens. And maybe you're being more optimistic in that energy as you begin to heal, knowing that once you heal and let it go, that it frees you up. It frees up your heart, and you don't have to carry that weight around. It wasn't your burden to carry to begin with. Spirit, clarify, please, for what justice the Capricorn has coming in. I've got karmic ex, karmic family. Maybe there's something to do with the police being called or police being involved when it comes to a karmic ex or a karmic family member, people you've had to heal from. Maybe you've had some karmic family members or exes that have done some things to you that were unspeakable, and the police had to be involved with this. And it's something that's been hard to heal from, because you're just like, oh, they hurt me and I didn't deserve this. And you didn't deserve it, Capricorn. You didn't. But you can heal from it by releasing it and not walking around with all that weight. Doesn't mean you gotta go be buddy buddy or friends, or tell them, oh, it's okay, because no, it's not okay. Universal law is whatever energy you put out is what comes back to you. So don't tell them it's okay, because doing so will have you, paying their karma for them. So, but you can heal and let it go without, picking up their karma for them, because we're trying to see what your justice is, because maybe you've been through a lot, and maybe you've been doing a lot of work that's finally going to pay off. Spirit, clarify, communication is coming in. Expect a call, text, email, or letter. I've got your hard work is paying off. I literally just said that. Maybe you're getting communication. Maybe it has to do with, some money coming in, or something that's going to make you money. Capricorn, I know how y'all like your money. But your hard work is paying off. So keep being this individual that you are, and know that it's going to pay off. That maybe where you're at right now is a stepping stone, but you treat it like, you know, like say it's a job or something, and maybe you're just like at the bottom of the totem pole. But you want to be the top, you want to be the CEO, you want to be the boss, you want to run it, because it comes with that money. Well, when you show up at the bottom, you show up and you interact with others as if you were the boss, not in your ego, but just like being fair, being kind, being patient. I feel like somebody's gonna see that, and they're, even if you ain't got the experience on your resume, or even if you haven't been there that long, I feel like it's gonna be noticed. And your hard work is gonna pay off. So expect some communication coming in about that. Spirit, clarify divine timing for what justice the Capricorn has coming in. Clarify divine timing for what justice the Capricorn has coming in. Okay, two cards fell together, so I'll just go ahead and take them. It says, take time out for yourself, alone time or me time. So we're clarifying divine timing. And maybe you need some me time. Maybe you need to connect to your spiritual side, to the higher powers that you put your faith in. Sit with yourself, take a nice bubble bath, go on a walk, or just have some time. Maybe do some journaling. I've got karma. So maybe in time, your good karma is coming in. Remember that whatever energy you put out is what comes back in. Even if somebody deserved the energy you gave them, it still goes that way. So be sure that, you're being this loving individual that you are, that people love, you know, that everything will happen in divine timing. Maybe there's a situation with this karmic people or person that the police had to get involved, and you're like, oh, when they're gonna get their karma, because I need them to get their karma because they hurt me. It's gonna happen in divine timing, and you can trust that universal law is gonna pay off the way that it's meant to. It's gonna happen. Maybe it's building up because it's gonna be really big. So, you know, but we are focused on what your justice is. I'm going to clarify with some tarot. Thank you for your likes and for sitting here with me through this reading. Spirit, help me clarify, what justice does the Capricorn have coming in for them? What justice does the Capricorn have coming in for them, Spirit? I've got the Nine of Wands. So I feel like maybe it's always something that you feel like you have to heal from. Maybe, there's a lot you have to heal from, because this is also like the wounded soldier. But I feel like you're never just going to lay down and stay down. And I feel like you're coming towards the end of having to go through some of the harder times that you've gone through. Spirit, what does the Capricorn have to look forward to for their justice? What justice does the Capricorn have coming in? What justice does the Capricorn have coming in? This Three of Wands keep poking its head out at me, so I'm just going to go ahead and take it. I'm seeing it like twice. The Three of Wands. You've been waiting on something to come in. It's coming. It's coming. Whatever it is you've been waiting. Maybe it's the karma you've been waiting on for somebody. But your justice is coming in as well. It's coming in. It's getting really close. And you're ready. I feel like you're ready. You just stand there waiting. Spirit, what justice does the Capricorn have coming in? Okay, I'm just going to take that top one that fell right there. Pick up the others. I got the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is very good with her finances, very good with being loving and nurturing to those that, you know, he or she just loves, you know, whoever it is may depend on you. There's people that depend on you, but you're able to give them love. And maybe if you give them a hand up, help them out, or give them some tips on how they can do it for themselves. So I feel like, you know, things are going to be good for you financially. And I feel like that's some justice that you would like, Capricorn. So whatever it is, maybe you're getting a promotion. And if you are self-employed or have your own business, I feel like, you know, maybe things are just going to start going very well for you. Spirit, what justice does the Capricorn have coming in? I've got the Sun. Happier times are coming in. You're going to get clarity, especially with this falling so close to communication coming in. I feel like you're going to get clarity. And you're going to realize that, yes, my hard work paid off because I've been working hard for a long time. I've stayed dedicated. I've, you know, been on the grind. I've been very ambitious. And, you know, you're finally being noticed. The light is finally being shown on you. Spirit, what justice does the Capricorn have coming in? Even though you've been through a lot, Capricorn, I see it with this Nine of Wands, and you waited for a long time. Things are finally starting to pay off and work out. All right, these two fell together, so I will go ahead and take them. I've got the Knight of Swords, someone that's very ambitious, somebody that's quick, somebody that is chasing after, you know. And I've got the Emperor, someone that is financially stable, somebody that has